The upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows continues to face a wave of controversy following an interview released by IGN Japan with a member of the game's writing team. Many Japanese players have expressed their disappointment and frustration online, questioning why they are required to play as a black character in a game set in their own history and culture. The portrayal of Yasuke, quote, executing and stomping on the heads of Japanese characters has further fueled the backlash, with some feeling it disrespects their ancestors. In defense, Ubisoft explained their creative choices during an interview.
The story that we're telling is historical fiction. So to take the events of history and what we know of the history, and then I think of it kind of like as a palette where the story that we write based on these events and what is known and needs to fit within that palette. So we can't bring stuff from outside of this. We're trying to work within this palette, but the story is very much fiction and what the writing team has imagined based on these historical figures and events that we've learned about working with our researchers and historians and consultants.
This defense, however, has not appeased those who view Yasuke's inclusion as a form of cultural appropriation and misrepresentation of Japanese history. Critics argue that while Yasuke did exist historically, his role in the game seems to overshadow the experiences of Japanese characters. This sentiment is not isolated to Japan. Western gamers have also voiced their disapproval, criticizing Ubisoft for focusing on wokeness over historical authenticity and a desire for a more traditional samurai experience. As a Filipino, I understand the Japanese gamers' concerns. We have yet to see a big-budget AAA game set in the Philippines, but if one were to be made and featured a foreign protagonist fighting against Filipinos, it would likely provoke a sense of unease and disconnect. And I would have this feeling regardless of the game's fictional nature, because cultural and historical representation matters, and potentially seeing my culture portrayed through an outsider's lens may be offensive. This has been JC, thanks for watching, and if you want to support this channel, please consider subscribing and donating at buymeacoffee.com/spieltimes. See you next time.